We expected the government to correct taxes. I know what you don't want to hear me saying is defending the government, but I would say this. His Excellency William Ruto had a plan, and the plan is there, and it still remains there, to remove us from where he found us, from the quagmire we were in, to a better place. But to this better place, he said he don't want to go full-time borrower. He's going to go the way of taxing us, generating revenue from the inside. But now, I'm happy because when taxes come in, people now, the most elite, the middle class and the lower class are now talking. That's when we are making the government. Do you know why? Because when we were not suffering, the middle class and the upper class were all comfortable because they knew nothing is coming to me.
Is that
No. Let me finish my point first. Let me first. The comfort zone that was there, from the elite, the most rich, to the middle class, they were don't care mentality that we had in the country. Now we are going to the better and the safest place whereby the responsibility does not beg to my MCA, to my MP, or to anyone. It goes down to the resident. Because when we were in our campaign mode, and when we were in a by-election, like for my friend Kamau, he's a good governance advocate, and he knows what to say and what time. But we as Kiambaa resident, we saw that he wasn't deemed necessary to be our MP. You see, but now, the moment that we come to the realization of what is happening, who we need, how we need, and what we need actualized, is when we are coming into our senses. And when, for example, if
come on,
he would
I hope you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah, after this, anunue chai.
If he would come.
Yes. Problem.
So,
yeah, it was a problem.
Yes. So when he comes, if, like for example today, by any means, that we have a by-election in Kiambaa, I swear, he would be our MP next because of what people have learned. Because we need people to actualize and articulate our issues at the necessary place. That is the parliament. The people that we need. I'm not saying that the current MP in Kiambaa is a useless guy. No. I'm saying what he need to do.
Someone would like you to say that.
He's saying it in a better way. He's not useless. He may not use the word useless, but he can use a better term.
Yes. We can do better because the residents of Kiambaa, like for example, currently I'm a candidate to the upcoming elections in December 9th, the UDA elections. I'm a candidate in Kiambaa. I want to vie as a chairman of the constituency for the party, so that I can speak direct to my MP as a chairman of the party of Mama Mboga and Boda riders and all the residents, telling him what he need to hear. Because if I say now, he'll say I got a beef, or maybe I'm positioning myself to be the next MP in Kiambaa. But for me, if I were to get a chance to be the MP of the Kiambaa, I would delegate myself to leave it to William. Because I know what he can do, and I know what he can do. So for us, the taxes, and I say the taxes, let us go, even if we go for the fuel for 500 shillings, it will awaken our demons, and what we are supposed to say, and what we are supposed to do.
How many people are going to wait for you out of that studio?
It's okay. It's okay. Let them fight, but get the sense out of it. Because the 18% that is coming up in January, it looks unfair and totally very unfair. Because as well, I may be suffering, or I may be not be suffering, but in future, I'm being prepared to suffer. You get it? I'm being prepared to suffer. But because
he's been
of all that,
for the
for slaughter.
slaughter.
For the slaughter. I don't want to blame the president. I want to blame people independently. One, the cabinet secretary, as my friend Jimmy has said, they are not working.
How is it that you can't blame the president? All these promises that the president was making, what were they coming from?
No, the plan was to get a cabinet secretary to help him ease the problem and actualize on the plan.
And by the way, Fanya Mambo, if you're watching this morning, I think you would have a big problem with Joseph and Jimmy this morning. Because this Fanya Mambo says this, is a good friend of ours who comes into the studio every day, says that, look here, Every other person who stops in front of people and says, you can blame the president, that person is wrong. Because who is the appointing authority, Jimmy, here? Jose, is it not the president?
That's why we are saying,
So
if the cabinet secretary are not working, they should be fired.
Today, my producer, if indeed this show keeps on failing every morning and we can't do anything, who is to blame? Who puts me here every day? Is that producer? Mary, good morning, and you're listening to us this morning. If you keep on leaving me here on a daily basis, things are not working. Every day I'm coming here,
You be held responsible.
and then Jimmy and Joseph are saying, no, it's Simba, it's her, it's Mary.
No, wait. You know what? You know why